Hey yo, and welcome to Cat's Chaos Cafe. My name is Kat, and this is where I serve up the creative chaos that my brain has decided to brew. And today's video is going to be a crochet-related video. We're not actually going to be crocheting, but we're going to be going over what did I crochet in the month of October in the year 2025. I did, I believe, 14 finished items. I'm not going to go over items I worked on but didn't finish. So, for example, I've been working on a blanket. It's not finished yet. It won't be talked about because I didn't finish that in October. Or a scarf that I did start, but I didn't finish it. This video is going to be, I'm going to show you only finished things that I crocheted. We're going to go over the things that I crocheted to potentially sell and the things I made as gifts. So let's get into it. So we're going to first look at the items I crocheted to potentially sell. Now, most of these are all essentially the same thing. They're all ear warmers or headbands. These two are a super wash wool. So the little knot goes in the front, right there. And this was just some random clearance yarn that I had. So I made I do have enough. I'm missing a crochet item, actually. Now that I think about it, I have more than 14. But they don't belong in this tote anyway. It's fine. So these two headbands, plus I did the same pattern essentially, and I just did double stranded 4-weight yarn. So these were a chunky yarn, and this was 2 4-weights, and I made this little one. It's forest green and peony pink. My camera's not very true to color. These 3 were all half double crochet back loop only. And then this one is a proper half double crochet. So the main big difference in them is this one, these look like they have ribbing. This one is like a smooth surface. And this one was with just Chanel yarn from Premier. And it's very soft, but it doesn't have quite as much stretch as it. So this one is a more true to size one than these. But it's really soft. So yeah. So these 4 items were made to sell. So we got these. 2 of them, these 2 are listed already. These are not listed yet. I want to get some more double-stranded ones made and then possibly some more of these made before I list them, just so there's some variety and you can see the different color options. All right, I did find the other 2 things. I had set them in a different spot because I needed them lint rolled before I put them in the tote. So before we jump into the gifts, I made 2 items real quick for myself, and I actually might end up making a tutorial for this. So this is a really simple headband. I want to make a few more of them before I finalize it, but what I did was I did like six stitches in a row. I went up a couple rows, then I did some increases, and then I just made it wide, and then I did some decreases back to the same stitch size or stitch amount, and then I stitched them together to make this headband because I was like, I need the back to be a little bit thinner than the top because it's just going to be under my hair anyway. And then this was made with some scrap yarn, and so was this. These were both made with Lion Brand mandala yarn, just 2 different colors. So this one is just a solid one. These are both going to be headbands for me to wear. So this headband is a single strand 4-weight yarn, so it's not very thick, but it is still really nice and pretty. So this is going to be a gift. It is a very pretty red. And then I also did a pink one. I real quick lint rolled these. If it's for a product, I'm stuffing it in the tote as soon as I can, and then I'll lint roll as needed. But these were sitting on my table because they're going to be gifts. And Sassy thought they needed to be bed, so that's why I had to lint roll them so bad. But here's a pink one as well. Those are back loop only half double crochets. And now, let's show off the rest of the gift tote. So in total, this means I did 16 things this month that were finished products. Blobby, the emotional support blob, does not count. Technically, he's not finished because he was supposed to be a rabbit. He just won't have the rest of his pieces. So I made a little black beanie. This is for one of my nephews. He's going to be 3 in January. And then I made this big ass beanie, this big ass hat. I made it a little bigger than I should have. It's fine. She's still growing. And then I've got several ear warmers of the chunky yarn, the double-stranded yarn. These ones are sized to their heads, so I actually measured children's heads for these ones. So I got these all. This one is not for a child, I don't think. But I've got all of these going on. And my mom's blanket. I've been working on this blanket for several months, but the blanket has been finished. It is an infinite granny square, and then the last little bit here, I ended up doing 2 rows of single crochet just to give it a solid little border. And this is a lap/throw sized blanket. So those are all the gifts I crocheted this month. So that brings me to, I think, 14, maybe 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think so. I did a lot. Whee! Into the gift tote. These have been limeralled, so they can go in the tote now. And protect them from Sassy. I've also cleared out the cabinet behind me now, and hopefully Sassy won't be getting in it, but everything will be put in totes as soon as it's finished, so that Sassy can't cover everything in her fur again. So there you have it. That is what I managed to finish crocheting in October of 2025, and I will see you in the next video, which, fingers crossed, I will be having a video schedule actually starting. So I do have some future crochet content videos planned. So I am working on a crochet basics series. So far, I have recorded the magic circle versus slip knot video, which you can find up in one of those corners. I'm not sure. I'll figure that out in a moment. And the next one in the series is going to be single crochet. I plan on going over single crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, and then we'll also, in one or more of those videos, be talking about how to do a stacked single crochet, just because I do prefer doing those now instead of the chain 3 or chain whatevers. And then after those videos are out, I do want to make a series, add to the crochet basics with a foundation crochet rows, which is where you build your chain and your first row at the same time. So I struggled with learning that, and I want to share with people what helped me to figure and understand that a little bit more, as well as there will be some other chaos coming from me, because I'm still a writer. I also do some chaotic art things. There might be gaming videos, cooking videos. We are entering the holiday season, but the next video will not be any of those. I will be introducing you to the newest member of the menagerie, who is currently sleeping. So, she also made a guest appearance, her first little appearance, on Coffee Bunny on the 1st of November, but I have not yet recorded the video. She's a sleeping little thing. So, the newest member of the menagerie will be shared in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and remember, don't let the chaos take you.